Hi, everyone. Thanks for the opportunity of being here today. My name is Gabriela Rentería Flores. I'm from Mexico, and I was a participant of the IPDET on-site program in 2022. I shared one of my projects as a participant forum because I wanted to seek for advice and maybe just the co-creation of knowledge and to improve my practice, but also with a very practical point of view. So the topic I shared was evaluating a gender training with measurable achievements. And first, I will give you a little bit about the context. This was an online training course to enhance knowledge and influence the behavior of civil servants from a gender perspective. And from the evaluation point of view, we were analyzing four dimensions. The first one was satisfaction, the second one was learning, third, results, and fourth, impact. As you see, these four dimensions of analysis are part of the Kirkpatrick model. And we had, like, in this context, we have a specific problem the, or some specific characteristics. Well, the first one was that the scope of the program was too large, like about 5,000 participants engaged in the training course, but we needed some measurable achievements, and we had limited capacity to implement data collection methods that were beyond uh, online tools. So I went to the participants forum and seek for advice. I explained a little bit of the project, of the evaluation, on the objectives of such evaluation, and I listened carefully to what my colleagues and other participants had to say, and I found some suggestions and joint ideas that came out of the participants forum, but also from the workshops I attended at the program. The first one was that a lot of literature was shared with me, and this was a more extensive literature that initially thought and it initially considered. Then, like another suggestion was to make a situational test or situational analysis, then to review some institutional documents over time to see whether the attitudes changed in these documents, or whether the documents also include like a gender perspective, which could mean the institutionalization of such perspective. Then another idea was to apply techniques as the most significant change, and then applying some specific qualitative methods. The suggestions in this sense were actually in line with the workshop on qualitative research methods I attended at IPDET. And so when all of these tools and suggestions, I was ready to embark in the motherboard of evaluation, as to climb up on the mountain of evaluation. And the results of that in my project was that in the evaluation, was that we used some qualitative methods on a sample of the participants. We considered an increased literature review, and then we took the recommendation of analysis of documents over time as a good practice and as a recommendation for later stages of the evaluation. And then, after discussing some of the ideas provided by the colleagues and participants of the participants forum, I came up with the idea of developing some indicators jointly with the participants of the project of the evaluation that was not implemented already, but that it was a suggestion to be explored in the second phase of the evaluation. And what I learned at the participants forum and in general at IPDET was the value of teamwork. And that's why I wanted to tell you this quote by Michael Jordan, because it says a talent to win games, but teamwork and intelligence win championships. And for me, in order to have a very successful evaluation, it's not only about the talent, but the teamwork and including different perspectives into evaluation that will lead you to win championships that actually have some impact on the results we want to achieve with the evaluations. And this was a constant over IPDET, that it was not only about learning and the knowledge we could have gotten, but I found that the value of IPDET was related to the teamwork, was about networking. IPDET provided a unique space of collaboration, of exchanging ideas, of exchanging perspectives with people that is really committed to learn and to share, and that is passionate about evolution. And more than that, I found at IPDET a lot of friends that I hope I can keep them with me in my life, and that will share with me that passion of evolution, of improving the lives of people, and that people that is really committed to keep learning and to open spaces and to include different perspectives into evolution. And for all of that, for this particular suggestions on my program, but in general, for the opportunity of being at IPDET, I just want to say thank you. Danke. Gracias.